Hey Raspberries, how's it going? Today I'm sort of completing the arc for now on this film, and what I mean by that is that there will be more coming on this film eventually, but nobody can do it yet, and I'll explain what I mean in a moment. But for now, you all have seen a movie review from me on this film after my second time seeing it in the cinema. If you missed that episode, I'll give you direct links in the sidebar. It's multi-parted for a couple of reasons. One, I had a lot to say about it, and two, it was filmed on my webcam because it was before I got this computer that I'm on now, my newer computer that can handle HD videos. So I just got tired of trying to do HD on a single core, so I shot some webcam videos with the Logitech, and the review for this film was among those. So keep that in mind because I hadn't figured out the settings and the best way to use that camera, so the frames per second were a bit off. But if you want to see that review, like I said, I'll put it in the sidebar. You've also seen me unbox the Blu-ray for this film. So the only thing left to do is to give you a Blu-ray review. So, welcome to the Blu-ray review for Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince on the Razman's Reality. What I meant by for now, when I said I was completing the arc, the Harry Potter films are coming out in Ultimate Editions from Warner Brothers, and what the Ultimate Editions are is they are the theatrical release of the film, as well as never before seen extended cuts of the film, and hours of bonus features. So there will be more on Half-Blood Prince to come when the Half-Blood Prince Ultimate Edition is out and I have it in my collection. But for now, this is all I can do on the film version of Half-Blood Prince. I'm still going to be doing a book versus film comparison series, but I'm going to wait until all 7 are out on Blu-ray so that I've seen all 7 films as many times as I've seen all 7 books, so I can really do the right comparison for you. As far as the Ultimate Editions go, right now there are only 2 released, and they are the first 2 films, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, that is everywhere but here in the U.S. Here in the U.S. it's called the Sorcerer's Stone, and Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. If you look to the side of your screen now, you will see photos of the Ultimate Editions. So, because of the Ultimate Editions, there isn't much that I can say about this Blu-ray, but for the little that it has, it is a very, very worthwhile release. The first thing that jumps out at your mind is the pristine picture quality. Anyone who saw this in the cinema knows that this film was filmed with very dark cinematography to give it a very eerie, very dark feel. Something that the book Half-Blood Prince also gives out. So I, for one, applauded the filmmakers always for making that choice. And I was thrilled beyond belief not only to see them keep faith to that in this transfer, but to do it with absolutely no digital noise reduction or edge enhancement anywhere. The grain is fully intact, and this is a 5-star release, a step above Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. and its normal Blu-ray release, which is saying a lot because that is an excellent, excellent film as far as picture quality goes. You have BD Live for this one, which is a rare case of it actually being useful, as you will find an extensive community online for Harry Potter and Half-Blood Prince. And for those of you that missed my little announcement video that I made back on December 13th, 2009, they had a live community screening with Daniel Radcliffe, who plays Harry Potter, and producer David Heyman. It was supposed to be director David Yates, but director David Yates got ill, so producer David Heyman filled in, and I was one of the 5,000 lucky people in the entire world, not just the United States fans, but the entire world, to get a spot in the screening. And this was, from what I'm told, the most limited screening that there's ever been on BD Live. For example, the Dark Knight screening, I believe, had something like 10,000 seats. But it was an absolutely unbelievable experience. I had all of my questions answered. Only one of them actually had my name on it, and they actually said my name on only one of them, because the other two were also asked by other users, and they were going by the users who were sending the questions in live as the screening was happening, because not a lot of people like me knew to pre-send in questions. But still, all three of the questions that I had for Daniel Radcliffe and what ended up being David Heyman were answered. So that was really cool, and it made it an experience I'll never forget. As far as the actual disc itself, this is where you can tell that they are going to be releasing an ultimate edition of this film, because there isn't much in the way of special features. You get your focus points, which is something that was carried over from Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, and also has been done on Warner Brothers releases like The Dark Knight, where you get focus points on various aspects of the film, little mini featurettes. Those were pretty cool. The best two, I think, on the disc are the one about the bridge scene, how they blew up the bridge in England. It's a very famous bridge. I apologize, I don't remember the name of it right now. I will put it in text overlay. But it's a very famous bridge in England, and they blew that up, and so that was very cool to see that. And the other one is on Professor Slughorn, who of course becomes an iconic character in Half-Blood Prince and Deathly Hallows. So it was great to see why they chose the actor they chose, and all of the focus on Professor Slughorn. That one was cool. On disc 2, you have a lot of deleted scenes, all of which in this film I thought weren't necessary to the film, and I agreed with them being deleted, with the exception of the Dumbledore's funeral stuff. But for more on that, watch my film review. You also have some things where a few of the cast members play the part of behind-the-scenes workers and show you different aspects of filmmaking. So that one was pretty cool. But by far the best bonus feature on here is a documentary called A Year in the Life, which follows author J.K. Rowling as she writes Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, the novel. So I cannot recommend that documentary enough. It looks absolutely fantastic. It is a high definition featurette, as are all these featurettes, and that alone was worth the $15 mere that I paid for this release, because it is just absolutely freaking fantastic for any Harry Potter fan to see. And of course you get the sneak peek at Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. So overall, a pretty decent release, and a must pick up for any Harry Potter fan that doesn't want to wait, because it'll probably be a year or two before we see the Ultimate Edition for Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. But at the same time, like I said, you can definitely tell that the Ultimate Edition is coming, because they didn't really load this one up. So I'll have to downgrade it a star and give it 4 out of 5. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. This is reality according to the Razman. And Razman style, it's not just a catchphrase, but a way of life.